Here's one of my first attempts at a bending die, and it worked for what I wanted to do. Leave it just like it is so you can continue handing out the abuse to it. I gotta get this milling machine going. We got some stuff welded up over there. We can clean that plate off. I gotta make a pass or two on this milling machine because we got a ways to go. Again, that's no big deal. You can do that, endlessly on a plate like that if you clean it up properly. And the welding, that's with a MIG. I've never TIG welded before. I heard that it's really, really nice, especially on stuff like this. But I do okay with the MIG. That's an insert cutter on there. That's not high-speed steel. That's an insert cutter. You can abuse them for this. Anyway, Friday afternoon. I really appreciate you guys coming and spending time with me. Sometimes I wish I wasn't so busy doing this and we were all in our four-wheel drives up on a mountain somewhere, camping out, swapping stories about where we're from and what we've done, haven't always belonged to the church choir and sat on city council, I can guarantee you that. Are you sure you want to be a machinist? Show you why. This sits on top, okay, as a spacer, so you don't have to fool around trying to hold it flat ways on top of your cylinder, wanting to tip in, you get it. Just make you a spacer, man. And every one of them is as much the same as you made each one of the cylinders. Here we leave a little spot there where we don't need weld. We're gonna run it in the milling machine and cut that groove in the top so it slides on. Let's set the next one. Alright. These are the quick change pieces I've been yapping about. We're going to come in here on the side with the end mill. We're going to have to make a couple of swaths at it to get it to the right diameter, but it doesn't matter. It's just a relief cut to slide in on the bottom of that ram on that press over there. There's no point in welding this up and then having to cut it out with the machine later. Right. So you just don't weld it, you know. Right. That was our little welding anvil right there. This was the jig that we just made that takes one of these cylinders, and what these do is it's different for different tooling on that power press over there. And here's a jig, I just finished it this morning, to grab a hold of each one of these pieces when you need them. You can build new ones. You can put these, because they're round, they're a pain to grab a hold of. So you can set these in there, or you can set them up here for larger round. I made the jig universal enough to where I can use it on another project. Right. It's like a little jigsaw puzzle once it gets a hold of you. We just took it out of there. What'd I do, invert it? That's crazy. Oh, I did. I inverted it. This is where the tooling goes. Oh. That's crazy. It looks different from each side because this is the side where everything was supposed to sit. All right. Pay attention.
Magic marker says other side.
Yeah. This end up. Yeah. Jeez. And I was the one that built it. Those are your riser blocks off of the milling machine. And it slides around and moves around. I'm just wanting to true this edge back up so it makes a nice bend. There, we ran over to the other milling machine and cut ourselves some slots instead. That way we don't have to be so exactamundo about things. We throw it up there, get the job done, you know. Okay. There we go. It's bolted in solid, close to being the same on each end, and that's fine because that, like I said, that thing swivels in the ram head. That's straight, so you only got, you know, one mishap of an angle to do. But anyway, all I did was bolt it down through there. You know, it's pretty beat up right there, as you can see. Yeah, we were getting kind of aggressive with something at one time. As soon as this is done over here, we'll cut some slots. We'll get this started. I won't put you through watching that back and forth thing again. You've seen enough of that. Anyway, that's what we're up to today. And then we're gonna go over to the press over there and hopefully put all these pieces together finally, and then you can see it in entirety for once. Okay. Okay, back to the question of the week. I did not indicate this thing in here perfectly this way. It did not sit flat against the back of the fixture. So this, one more picture of it, we threw this parallel up here. Did I get this press line that makes our crease in our press over there? This is what makes the crease. Did I get that straight? See, this is where it's going to push down here. The ram's going to be actually coming this direction, pushing down here, and this is going to be the break edge out here. Because I didn't dial it in this way, I just made sure it was flat here, set up my cutter, and I made sure that it was somewhat close that way. Then I did the same thing on the other way. Did I get it straight where when I do my break edge, I'm going to be breaking as much on this end as that end? Morning, guys. The little mini fixture here worked really great. No mishaps. You know, we didn't baby the thing. We took some good 50, 60 thousandths cuts across there. Some of it full width in on the cutter. Our pieces turned out good. The first one, of course, as always, the first one is always a pain in the... Now we're going to go over to the press and we're going to weld all this stuff together so you can see what we've been fooling around with for weeks on end. We've done enough machining. I think I've spent enough time at this mill to where I'd like to move on to another machine. Let's head on over to the power press now and see what we can get done over there. That's part of having a machine shop or machines in your shop, garage. Man, you gotta clean this stuff up. You don't want to track it in the house, that's for sure. You know, that stuff's really sharp. You know, blow off your clothes, wear safety glasses, keep your ears covered, stuff like that. You know, that stuff's just, it's like a fishing hook, a lot of it, you know. Really super sharp, and it gets hung up in under your skin, so protect yourself, you know. I mean, we used to say, well, yeah, you gotta be a man, you know. Nah, that ain't part of being a man, getting freaking slivers and stuff jammed in your, and dragging it in the house. Anyway, enough. We got a bunch of stuff we gotta get done later this afternoon that has nothing to do with anything that we're talking about, so we gotta get on over there, to the power press. All right, let's do it. For where it's at, you ain't got to break. What's this one like? Oh, that goes on there real nice. That one kind of snaps in like a socket. That one doesn't snap in, but that's the one I think we want to use on the longer piece. Let's this smaller. We gotta do a U-bolt thing at the end of the week where we gotta bend some U-bolts, and I'm trying to decide which one. I think we're gonna save that one out and keep these. Yeah, that's a nice piece right there. Okay, let's do that. Oh, before I do that, I'll show you. I know we were talking about that earlier. Right, now, whether or not when I machined that, because it wasn't square to the other part of the fixture, we were worried that it wasn't gonna be flat here. Boy, I don't see no daylight anywhere. Yeah, that fixture doesn't do too bad over there for just something that I threw together out of some old beat up angle iron. Not bad, right? Yeah, that's, well, once it's welded though. be alright. Let's see what it acts like. Right there, it's touching. Okay, I'm gonna bring it around here to see this. I think my pump's a little bit low on fluid. Yeah, the reason it sits cocked, it isn't pushing cocked. It's not perfectly flat inside this deal here on the back side of it isn't perfectly square. So, oh, there's a very pretty girl over there. Oh my God. She did not even stop to say hello. That's how important she's a movie star now. Hello. How did they go?
Good.
Okay, I'm just about done with this project, or at least for this video anyway.
Okay.
Okay? Say hello to everyone.
Hello everyone.
You had lots of views on your video that we did out in the garden.
Thank you everyone.
Isn't she?
Don't forget to subscribe and like.
Okay. Well, I say we weld it down. Let's put some. Yeah, I wasn't sure those were going to work. Now that one's LED light there, but it doesn't mess with my auto darkening. That LED light, which is like a regular screw-in bulb, doesn't mess with my helmet. But this little trouble light thing, travel light deal, it does. If I leave it on and I go to bend down, it'll try to auto darken and I'm not even striking a weld yet. Yeah, it'll drive you crazy. Well, the moment of truth. Yeah, I like that. You know, that's a pretty positive system, really. It's not perfect, but it's that easy. Yeah, and even if you bump it, well, I suppose if it got bumped the right way, it might fall off of there, but you'd have to be getting pretty aggressive. It'll wear in. Oh yeah, you probably wanted to see this too. I have absolutely no idea why you would want to do that, but I can. Yeah, I know what we'll do. Carried away. Now just put it in that lower set of holes that we were in, and just set the table right back down on top of the bins. It'll be fine. Okay, let's put them in neutral so they don't. And then we've got a little aluminum bushing we put over the top of that. Check your cables. You don't want to be doing press work off the cables. It's not what they're for. Okay, one more time. One of them 4-way blocks, you can buy one of them. It's like 300 bucks, and it's got the other angles and stuff, which I don't know what you'd ever use it for, but be that as it may. But it's half as long as this one. Actually, it's less than half. This one's 12, that one's 5 inches. So it's less than half for 300 bucks. I don't know, I think I built mine cheaper than that, and I ended up with a nicer product. Because I can flip this plate over and put another profile on the other side that I'm really going to use, you know. Well, here we go, last one. All right. Oh. Yeah. You want to take a look? I don't know, what do you think? You think you could bend some steel with this? Like I said, we got some U-bolts coming at the end of the week that we got to put on a guy's 4-wheel drive pickup for him. We got to bend them. We won't bend them in this tooling. Yeah, see there? We won't use this tooling here, but we got one more sleeve. What do we want to put it on? Probably something to bend some U-bolts. Alright guys, thanks for watching. The wife made me sit it out for a couple of days. So I think I'm on the mend now, but this arthritis thing will get you if you're not careful. So anyway, take care of yourselves. All right.